It just came back in stock. Folks, it's our highest end Therapure. It's our most advanced air purifier. This is the one with hospital grade technology, with UVC technology. My good friend Leah Little is here with a product that every home should have. If you are struggling with itchy eyes, the sniffles, if you've got allergens in the air, if you are somebody that doesn't like the odors, the smells from cooking, from pets, if you're somebody that wants to make sure that the air that you're breathing is as good as it could possibly be, we've got it. And before you ask, no, you never need to buy another filter. It is a forever filter. $139, lowest price ever. Same price as our standard air purifiers. This, Leah, is the highest of the high.
It is, and look at it go to work as we turn it on. Not only is it moving that air, it is scrubbing that air. It is going to purify the air in the room that you're sitting in every 15 minutes for the average room. So if you now want to breathe healthier air, you know that old adage, what you don't know can't hurt you. Well, guess what? What you can't see can hurt you, and seeing is believing. Did you see how that smoke chamber was entirely full? And now it is completely clean. You couldn't even see me standing behind it a moment ago, and now it is completely clean. Now, if it can do that before your very eyes, imagine when it comes to pollen, when it comes to dander, when it comes to the dust flying around in your home. You know, you breathe 20,000 breaths a day. Wouldn't it be great if those were better breaths, if those were cleaner air that you were breathing in, the cleaner air particles? That's what this is going to do, and it's going to take it right down to that micron level. So I want to share with you a chart, because what you just saw is a smoke particle, several smoke particles obviously filling the smoke chamber. And let's just give you a size comparison. So human hair is about 80 microns. We got that covered. 20 microns is about pollen. Dust and dust mite particles about 5 microns. Pet dander goes down to 3 microns. But what you just saw with the smoke particles is 0.1 to 1 micron. And we've got you taken care of there, which is incredible, because it gets right down to that level. With 5 levels of filtration, this is the most powerful unit we have ever offered. And let me take you on a tour of it, because Adam, this is so fully featured. You just turn it on, and it's the easiest thing you're ever gonna do in your home. You turn it on, and it does all the work for you, right? So you choose which speed you want to set. There's the second speed. There's high, and again, it's whisper quiet, even on high. On top of that, you have the VOC mode. Now, that's really exciting. We'll talk about that, because with one tap, you now have hospital-grade technology that is going to be literally a UV light coming on in your home. And that UV light is what hospitals use for germicidal technology. So if you want to have that better, cleaner air, that's what it's all about. Now watch this. Night mode, you put it on the night mode, and if you're somebody that does not want to have any lights on in the room, it can still be running, but it is now going to be entirely dark as it's running. And with this one, you can even set the timer. You choose from 1 to 24 hours how long you want it to run, or you can just leave it running all the time, entirely up to you. So it's easy, it's simple to move it from room to room with that handy carry handle. And look at the 5 stages that you're gonna have of filtration. What's so exciting is that this is the most powerful unit. First of all, you're gonna have that pre-filter that's gonna pull in all of what you do see. Then you have a permanent filter. Hear me, permanent filter. So you never have to go out and spend $30, $40, $50 a month for a filter. Then you have that UV light, again, giving you the hospital-grade technology to address literally the particles that are in your air. And then not only that, but you are going to have something that takes care of the VOCs. What is that? A volatile organic chemical. We just had our granite fix this afternoon, and the epoxies that they used in there. The first thing we did is we moved that Therapure right into the kitchen. We were like, this has got to get taken care of. Whether it's going to be, you know, fixing granite, or whether it's going to be nail polish, or maybe it's a nail polish remover, maybe it is your aerosols, your hairspray, whatever the case might be. This is powerful enough to handle it all.
And that is the big point of difference. We see a lot of air purifiers in HSN, and the reason why I said, you know what, we need to do this tonight is because this is standout. There's nothing standard about this. There's nothing regular about it. I know I'm speaking to a lot of folks who already have an air purifier in their home. Here's what I need you to know. For the remaining 400 customers that can order, this is a special order item for HSN. It's not something that we do feature in regular programming, which does make it special. a lot of us have air purifiers from 3, 4, 5 years ago, and they don't have UVC technology, because UVC technology, as Leah said, is this light which is going to help fight against the germs, the bacteria. That's what's causing, or certainly what's helping to nurture a healthier home. That is a massive upgrade to probably what you might already have. You see a lot of air purifiers that are $139 but don't have forever filters. So there's a monthly charge every time, or a 3-monthly charge every time you place it out and change it out. This is the highest grade air purifier that we offer. It's the most powerful air purifier that we offer, and it has the most effective performance of any air purifier we offer. So maybe you have an air purifier at home right now. Upgrade, because again, at this price, it's, in fact, I think it's even on there. Can you see, look, the regular HSN is $170. I'm not sure if the retail we have there. The retail price on an air purifier like this is $249. So what you have is the highest end air purifier at the lowest end price. We sell air purifiers at $139 every day of the week, but they're not like this. It is, as you can tell, a full room, big room air purifier for your living room, for your bedroom. You've got to have one. If you're waking up with a dry throat, if you don't like smells or odors in the house from cats or dogs, if you want to make sure that everybody's as well as they can be in the house, clean the air, filter the air. So that's the reason to buy it. A lot of this you may have seen before and you already know, but the one standout, as Leah said, this is a completely different ball game in air purification technology.
And so powerful. That's the reason, is because of the power that you're going to have. And to illustrate that for you, we've set up a really unique demonstration. I've filled this with pollen, with particles that would literally be in the air at home. Watch this. What goes in does not come out. You put it on high. Look at that plume of dust and dirt and allergens. Look at that. What comes in does not come out. Look at this. Literally, when you have the black board, we're doing that so you can see the difference there of what goes in does not come out. So if you want to be able to have that cleaner, healthier air in your home, this is going to be the total solution for you. Again, what goes in, I'll just move this around, what goes in does not come out. And then all you do, watch this, in order to clean it out, is you literally vacuum it. Now what we've done is I've put here for you an open bin vacuum cleaner so that you can see this open bin in the bottom. And I want you to see, as soon as we start turning it on, get ready for this. Here's the open bin in the bottom. And we're going to vacuum this out so you can see. Here's all you do. This is the reason why you never have to have a filter again, because now you have a permanent filter that's going to take care of it for you. So look at this. What goes in, literally, you vacuum out, and now you don't have to. Look at that. Look what it's collecting. All of that dirt, all of those allergens. You vacuum it, and that's the only thing you ever need to do, because that filter is now permanent. So not only is it better quality and better grade, but it's money saving over time.
Producer Allison, I cannot see these screens. How many are left right now? Okay, so we're saying about 300, you're saying? Okay, about 300. If you are there ordering, we have one for you. We have a 7-minute clock on the screen. Try it out. Put it in your home for 30 days and notice the difference. Notice how there's less dust in the air. Notice how you feel better. Even if you don't buy this from us tonight, please remember, when you go to the stores to buy an air purifier, because it's not typically a subject that we all know a lot about, please don't buy a standard one. There's such a difference. Because what a lot of companies do is they sell you a cheap one, and then they zing you with monthly filter replacements. And for most of us, if you go to the red store or the blue store, you do not find, let me just grab it, an air purifier with a UVC light in it. The UVC is what takes this from good to awesome.
It's
okay,
true.
final 6 minutes, what's next?
So let's just show you one more time. When you think about what's happening in your home, you have so many impurities that are floating around, and it's back to school season. So I know with our school system, we're gonna be starting here literally in just a matter of 1 week away. If you're going back to school and you have children that are going back to school, this is a must-have in your home, because you know you need everything you can have to combat all of those allergens floating around in the air. Ready?
Ready.
Turn it on and look what happens. It's so powerful that it's moving that air, but not only that, it's scrubbing that air. It's not just moving it, floating it around your room and moving it to other places.
Right.
It's literally taking it and scrubbing that air, so much so, look at this, before your eyes. Did you see how it was almost impossible to even see that unit just a moment ago? I want you to stay right here with me for just a second, because in just a matter of about 20, 30 seconds, look at this. You can see completely through this chamber that was impossible to see through just a matter of moments ago. Now, what does that mean for you? That means that the air inside your home every 15 minutes inside the room that you're sitting in can be completely cleaned and scrubbed for you, so that now you've got the most powerful filtration system. And the reason why that's so important, Adam, is that according to the Environmental Protection Agency, the EPA, the air inside our homes, get this, is 2 to 5 times dirtier inside than it is outside. What are you doing to clean that air? You know, we work out, we try to eat healthy food, we try to drink great water, right? But the air that you breathe, it's involuntary, right? You're breathing 20,000 breaths a day. If those were better breaths, if those were cleaner, if that was cleaner air that you're breathing, imagine how great that's gonna be for your family. If you cook fish, if you are somebody that has, you know, smells in your home, maybe it's the garbage, maybe it's the kitty litter, maybe it's the diaper pail, whatever the case might be, this is the total solution.
We are now 4 minutes and 56 seconds away from a huge grab it. At the lowest price ever, a product that everybody can use and everybody can gift. So be set and ready. We did get confirmation that hsn.com is up and running and ready to take orders. We won't reveal exactly the price, but it is now 4.5 minutes away. This is, I think, for anybody that has an air purifier, a no-brainer, because you know the difference it's made in your life. You've got to have an air purifier. That's the thing. I would just rather you spent $139 and got the best, and it's not a word I use often. I'd rather you spent $139 and got a best of technology rather than spend $139 and got, so-so. Spent $139 and then had to accommodate a $30, $60, $80, $100 a year fee to replace the filter. This is a forever filter. This, as you can see, is the full size, programmable, easy to use. Everything about it is upgraded. That's why it's a special order product, and you don't see Leah on HSN with this Therapure model very often. I mean, it's been on TV about 3 times in its entire history. That's how special it is. And Leah, it's not just that it's, you know, benefits that we're talking about. You feel the benefits.
You feel the difference. And test it out in your own home, because all you do is turn it on. It's the simplest unit you'll ever use, and then you set the speed. If you want it on low, whisper quiet. Listen to that. You can't even hear it. Then on medium speed, and then even on high, it's just that very soft white noise in the background. You choose. Now here's the best part. You activate the VOC by simply touching that button, and you now are going to have that UV light, that ultraviolet light that is hospital grade technology, which usually, by the way, those UV lights are about the size of my pinky. This one runs the entire expanse of the model.